You know, for the golfers in our community and really for everybody that wants to stay active, sometimes the pain that we get with age and medical conditions maybe makes it hard for us to enjoy the things we love. Well, we're over here at the golf course and we're talking with Dr. David Wright, a gentleman who's got quite a bit of background in the field. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Laguna Woods Village.
Good to be here.
You combine your study, your PhDs, with some work in the academic field, but now as a golf instructor as well.
Well, I came to Southern California many years ago to play baseball. Played Winter League with the Angels. Never signed, went on to graduate school. Taught at the USC School of Medicine. Left there, owned the first chronic pain and headache centers in Orange County with physicians. And after that, or at that same time actually, 25 years ago, said I'm going back to sports and became a golf professional. Then I began to combine my academic background with the research I'd done in the university. I've just continued that.
Yeah. I know among the things you did was work with the men's and women's teams there at SC, so that had to be good collegiate golfers.
Yeah, I was 8 years. I was one of the assistant coaches with the men's and women's team. So we had a lot of success, a lot of fun.
Well, as you can imagine, in this community, we have a lot of people who maybe played golf off and on during their working years. Now they have a little more time. They can play golf several days a week. The good news is it improves their game. The bad news is if they do have a little bit of arthritis or some medical condition, it may be made worse by playing. You've done some studies with people that have arthritis, and you've come up with some interesting information as to how they can play through the pain or eliminate the pain.
Right. How I came to it is interesting. Let me just qualify. I did research in Frank Job's biomechanics lab at Centinela when it was there, and the Curl and Job people referred OSER to me. They wanted to do a research project, and they wanted to study something called a releaser brace. I have one here. And with my background in pain management and background in golf, I was very skeptical. I'll say that at the outset. We did an experimental design that we could tell whether or not we were going to see changes. We had the golfers who came in, 50 to 70 years old, had never worn the brace. It's called a releaser brace. They had osteoarthritis in one or both knees. I think all but one had just one knee involvement. And we did a randomized design where they would come in, they'd rate their pain on a 1 to 5, they'd hit 20 golf balls, and then we'd either take the brace off or put it on. Simultaneously, we were videotaping their golf swing, much the same as you'd have, exactly the same as you'd have you're taking a golf lesson.
Right.
And one of the fellows, one of the pros at Arroyo with me, Bob Laskin, and I sat down independently to analyze golf swing, and then we began to look at pain ratings. And I was quite surprised to see that the pain ratings dropped a good 50% at least. And that didn't surprise me. What surprised me was to see the change in the golf swing.
Yeah.
So if the right leg was involved, right knee was involved with a right-handed golfer, they were able to, we rather than staying on the left side through the swing, we were actually seeing them move to the right side. And the quality of the swing changed. So
I know one of the things you stress is balance, and whether it's riding a skateboard or a surfboard or hitting a golf ball. I would imagine if someone's dealing with a good deal of pain in their knee, one or both knees, that's certainly not going to make their balance work very well. They can't hit the ball.
No matter whether, I mean, we look at balance and posture. We look at it in stance width in the lab where I am now. And if you're in pain, you're going to accommodate. You're going to guard. You're going to protect the involved area. And that's why the players are unable to move either back through the ball or to the right side of the backswing.
I know a lot of times when we get to that point where we're in a good deal of pain, our doctors refer us to an orthopedic surgeon, and they want us to go in and have either the knee worked on or maybe even replaced with a mechanical knee. This particular situation that you're dealing with, these folks were able to postpone that or not have to do it for some time because of this product.
Well, and I had a student who I knew had osteoarthritis, who was not a subject in the study, and 4 years ago said, hey, why don't you get the brace or take a look at it. Met with his orthopod, prescribed it, and he's still playing golf without having to have his knee replaced.
So that's been 4 years.
Been 4 years, and he talks about how much easier it is to play, and I can see it during his lessons.
Well, obviously for our players here in Laguna Woods Village, they enjoy the game, they want to play the game. Now, I guess the big question is, does it improve their score?
Well, I think it'll improve their enjoyment when they come off a golf course. They're not going to have pain. Whether it's going to improve score depends on their practice.
Yeah. I understand this is a product that you just don't go down to the local store and buy. This is a
No.
prescription item
Right.
through a doctor.
Orthopedic surgeon usually.
Yeah. And it's something people can think about as an alternative to
Or
surgery.
talk to their doctor, and
Right,
ask
right.
about it, the releaser brace.
Yeah.
So
You're still teaching down there at
I
Arroyo
am.
Trabuco,
I
and
am doing research still on balance.
still trying to get people correctly standing the right way and hitting the ball the right way and all that. So
Yeah,
you're available for lessons, I understand now.
I am.
That's
Yeah.
great. Hey, thank you so much for sharing with us.
My
Continued
pleasure.
Good success in your work. Thanks for
Thanks,
joining
Rob.
us today.
Appreciate it.
By the way, I understand that a new study is about to get underway, and we're going to have some information coming up for you on the screen about that. But if you're interested in participating in a new study that's going to help people learn a little bit more about this unique product and how it can help you to eliminate some of that pain you may be having, there'll be a number on the screen, and we ask you to give them a call, check it out. It might be something you might find yourself wanting to do. We'll continue on with more local news for you right here on Channel 6 right after this.